Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, this guy right here you see in this picture, this is Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is a pervert. Matt Gaetz likes to have sex with underage children. At least this is the claim out of reporting from the New York Times, from the Department of Justice, who claims that the representative from Florida's 1st District had illicit sex with underage people, at least 17 years of age and possibly younger, possibly more victims included, as well as potential sex trafficking, because he had her taken across state lines in order to have sex with her. Now, if this was a Democrat, the Republicans would be losing their shit right now. Republicans would be out there saying, get rid of this guy, make him quit, make him resign right now. Remember Al Franken a few years ago? Yeah, Al Franken, for making a joke, had to give up his job as senator. For a joke. A joke that the woman who claimed assault was in on. It turned out that she was even awake for the joke. Yet, the Democratic Party sent him on his way. Why? Because we have standards. And at the time, it looked really bad. But you know what? The Republicans aren't calling for Matt Gaetz to resign. No. They're buying his story that he's being extorted. Yeah, his claim is that he's being extorted by the DOJ. Yeah. That flies. I mean, come on, sir. Just fess up to your deeds. I mean, hell, you're gonna end up going to prison anyway. So maybe you should fess up. Quit playing this little "I didn't do anything wrong" card. Now, I understand in some states, 17 is considered legal. This girl was 17, but in Florida, the state law is 18 years old. You cannot give consent unless you're 18. So, this man committed statutory rape, as well as bringing her across state lines, which makes it sex trafficking. And there are, as the DOJ report has said, and from the reporting from the New York Times, there are potentially other victims. First off, look at the guy. Does he look like somebody you should trust? I don't understand these people. They get in positions of power like this and they think that they are God's gift to the world. And then they think they can do whatever they want, that they're above the law, and if they're Republicans, they tend to be. I cannot believe that this takes place. I understand it's been going on forever. I get that. But at this point in time, where all your moves can be tracked by your simply owning a cell phone, and by and the lies that you tell can easily be found in a 20-second Google search, or in the files at the DOJ. Yeah, he had made a claim of extortion to the DOJ. But that doesn't mean it's true. Just because his lawyer talked to the DOJ about potential extortion, it doesn't really fly that's the reason that he's having these problems. There are colleagues of his that have reported to different news agencies that he showed them pictures of these nude women that he was having affairs with. Family values, huh? Now, I don't know what's going to come of this case. And maybe it does turn out to all be hogwash. I doubt it. He's got a few tweets that haven't really aged well. You know, much like his girlfriend's. He's got one where he says Obama starts off telling stories. You know, like his 5th grade girlfriend is what he called it. He said he had a 5th grade girlfriend. Now, I get he was trying to tell a joke, but it seems a little forthcoming, doesn't it? That this man is telling you exactly who he is through these tweets. Yet nobody caught on. These people usually let you know what they're doing, especially when they're doing things like that. But usually people just see it as a joke, or they see it as being funny. But why is a representative having easy access to teenage girls? At least in a one-on-one situation. How is that even allowed to happen? People complain about things that Joe Biden has done. Exactly. I mean, they got mad because he kissed his granddaughter on the top of her head at her father's funeral. Yet, this guy goes off and sleeps with minors. Right now, we have people on YouTube who are being outed for doing this kind of thing. James Charles, for example, was caught doing naughty things on video with somebody who was supposedly 16 years old. This kind of stuff needs to stop. A few years ago, you had a guy who was considered like the sweetheart of YouTube because of the way his girlfriend did him. And then you find out later that he was trying to get with underage females. People, this has got to stop. And there are a lot of ways that we can stop this. I think one way, though, is we've got to make it less of a stigma to get help for having these kind of thoughts and trying to do these kind of things. Because you're not going to stop it once it's out of the box. But anyways, Matt Gaetz, pervert, possibly pedophile, possible sex trafficker. I think he should be removed by the U.S. Congress. I believe he should resign his post immediately. But he said he's not going to. Well, I think that he should be removed. The Congress should move to expel him from the Congress, and that should be that. They have the votes in the House to do it. Get it done. Anyways, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road.